Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are y'all today? Are you up? Do you know what day it is? Do you know who you are? You do. I am so happy. You know who you are. I know who I am. I'm me. You, me. We are a happy family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Sunday morning, and Connor and I have been out for a walk this morning about 5:30, and we were walking. It was funny. I was in my walker this morning. I was able to walk pretty well, but I'm very excited that I got as far as I did today. But I went out on the walker, and Connor went with me, and we were out there walking. The clouds were sort of like hanging in the sky, and underneath them was a little streak of sun. And so I couldn't see the sun actually rise this morning, but I did see that little line. But the clouds are hanging real low. And the birds, you could hear them they were noisy this morning. And it was early. I didn't think birds got up that early. Because it was like, we went out there at 5:30 and we came in at 6:10, I think it was. I love that time of the morning. I love that I can get out in the morning and not see a soul except nature. You just look at the grass and look at the dew on the grass and look through the garden, and you just sort of listen. You don't think about anything, you just be. Just sit. It doesn't mean you have to talk about anything. It means just sit for just a little bit. There used to be a time where you could just sit. Yeah, on a front porch, nobody talk. Somebody tell a tour story or something. But most of the time, we just sit out there and just be. And that's the way it was last night, too. Connor and I went out about 9:30, I guess it was. And it was very, very cool outside, very nice. And so I pulled myself into the little courtyard there at the front of the building. And Wanda was sitting there, one of the ladies that live, and I said, good evening, and she said, yes, I just had to sit outside. Not in my balcony, not in my apartment, I just needed to sit outside and be alone. And so then I thought to myself, am I intruding on her? Or is she telling me that she's answering my question? How are you this evening? And she told me. And I was thinking the same thing, because Connor and I had already gone around the yard out there with the lights. They've got cameras all around the building and stuff. So you're on display, even when you're walking your puppy. But I was just walking, looking at the sky, and wasn't any clouds wasn't any stars. But there was clouds. But because the clouds at night, they're different than they are during the day, and the lights from the city sort of reflect back from the clouds, giving them a curious kind of colors, but you just listen. It's so quiet as you walk, and you can hear your feet, you can hear your puppy's toes hitting the concrete. Hear it? Hear it. And then you see the twinkling lights over here that Wanda's put up at night, and it looks like little bird houses, and they got flowers coming on them, and they got beautiful lights dwindling through them. I'm sure you see them in those Harriet Carters and Amazon. They're just little outdoor lights, and she's got them displayed out in front of our building, and they were still on this morning. And the wind was blowing just enough that I could hear the leaves and stuff. It was quite refreshing. I love that time of the morning. So Connor and I came back, and got a snack from the security guard as we came in, and came up and sat on our balcony out here. I was going to do a video out there, but I had to move all this stuff, and I'm being lazy today. I'm going to just enjoy the day. I am. And let's read some comments today, shall we? Yes, we shall. Say, yes, we shall. And let's see. It says, let's see. I think this is the first one. It's Bonnie Myers. Bonnie, you're always... Okay, my hair's sort of bushy looking. I haven't pulled it back yet this morning. Bonnie Myers, good morning, good morning, good morning. Been gone all day, so I'm really tired. Hope you had a great day. Dull colors to me are grays, browns, tans, and colors like that. Oh, I see, I see. So dull colors are brown and gray and tan and like that. Of course, I realize that's just me. Well, remember, Bonnie, you be you and I be me. We'd be happy family. I love you, girl. I know others like those colors, and I understand that. And some days I like some colors, some days I don't like those colors. I have a problem with my mouth. You do? Are you smiling? Well, there's nothing wrong if it's smiling. And Bonnie continues on. When something pops in my mind, it comes out of my mouth before I can get it shut. That's gotten me in a lot of trouble many times. Oh, Bonnie, don't we all do that? Oh, you know, sometimes we just think it and it just comes out. Just comes out. You know, I was telling you the other day, Bonnie, that I was downstairs in the lobby. I guess I told you about that. And that lady came into the lobby and didn't have any shoes on. She was in her hover-round, you know. She had real long hair and a pretty print dress, but she had no shoes on. And silly me, I did that same open your mouth thing. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I asked her, I said, are your feet cold? She says, no, I'm just a country girl. I never wear shoes. And I said, do you know that if you need a pair of shoes, I'll buy you some shoes? And she says, don't you embarrass me by buying me any shoes. Well, 2 days later, at the barbecue, the fish fry, she was wearing shoes. Now see, I opened my mouth. She was doing her thing. She was being her. I was being me. Big mouth Mema. But she put on her shoes. Now, was she trying to make me happy? No. Was she trying to show that she has shoes? Maybe. So I'm thinking, I didn't go over and say, I didn't want to embarrass her and say, oh, you're wearing shoes today. No, I did not do that. No, I know you think I did. And, you know, I almost did. And I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let her be herself. And I don't know what to do, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm just smile at her and wave, you know, and let her eat her fish with her shoes on. Yeah, sometimes we open our mouths, and I don't know why we do that. Why do we do that? Is that something that's inbred in some of us, and some of us don't say a thing ever? We have a security guard that never speaks. He very seldom changes his characteristics of his face. And you can say hi and he'll just look at you, you know. It's just like there's no reaction, you know. So I'm saying I need some of that non-reaction to keep my mouth shut. But we're going to be who we are, Bonnie. And people are going to have to accept us. We can't change, not at our age. Not at my age, anyway. You know, I'm 76, and I don't know that I want to change. But I try. I try to be considerate and think about all options before I answer. But sometimes my mouth just goes off. But I'll tell you another thing too. You remember that man I first saw here, and he had those cut jeans. They were all cut, and he looked ragged. Oh, he looked pitiful. And I said, remember I told you? And I said, your mama can't afford to buy you any jeans. And it embarrassed him. And you know, he has not worn those jeans since. So am I being mean, or am I caring, or am I just, I'm wanting them to think better of themselves. But I do know that that's the fashion. It probably is, but just me. I can't help it. But yeah, sometimes pops in your mind, pops out of your mouth. Oh my gosh, you know, the old saying, he says, whatever Pop says, you know, that's what whatever Daddy says, whatever Pop says. Well, I think sometimes pop means something pops out of your mouth and you just say, oh, Papa said that. I know that's not even funny. Oh no, I know it's not even funny, but anyway, my mind was wandering there. I've had my first cup of coffee, and good morning coffee to all of y'all. Not but just both of you. I'm sure there's at least two of you. But good morning, good morning. Here's Joy Bird, loving your stories more and more. What kind of yarn are you looking for that you're going to make for the person and the color? I don't know. You know what, Joy Bird? I get so confused. I'm working on, this is my second batch of granny squares. I did finish the red. I did tell you that, didn't I? And so I'm thinking beige, but I really don't know. A light beige. But I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I think I know one day, and next day I don't know what color I want. But, well, yes, that was a luscious story about the little girl and the potatoes, wasn't it? Did you hear that one? Is that the one you know? That is cute. A lady at the scenery told me that. I just added my own little ending on it. But it was too precious. I had to share that to you. I did. And let's see. And so thank you, Joy Bird, so much. Hope you're doing well. And the world looks bright and cheery to you. Because you deserve to be cheery. Because your name is Joy Bird. Joy, joy, joy. I love that. Oh my goodness. Do I have the honor? Miss Southern Belle. Now, if y'all haven't ever checked out Miss Southern Belle, you gotta. She's a hoot. She's always doing things, going places, showing things, new crafts, all kinds of stuff. She's a white wire, and she's a true Southern Belle. Yes, she is a true Southern Belle. And I just love her. She says, I like coloring in a coloring book. Dull colors. Don't have any glitter. So to her, dull colors just don't have glitter. So now we've got browns, tans, and grays are dull colors to Bonnie. And then Miss Southern Belle says they gotta have glitter no matter what color it is. It's gotta be glitter or they're dull. She loves coloring color books, and she loves that kind of stuff. Recently she got a card from somebody, and it was that diamond art. Have y'all seen that diamond art? Have y'all tried it? I can't do that. I can't hold those tweezers and put that shake so bad. I can't do that. But so many people have found so much excitement in doing it, and the work is extraordinary. But yeah, she got a card, and it's really beautiful. And here's Miss Southern Belle. She's, oh my goodness, you made me laugh so hard. Oh, thank you. You bring me happiness too, Miss Southern Belle. Yes, you do. You're always something. You're like a little sister. You don't know what she's going to do next. Or an older sister. I think you're probably the younger sister. But anyway, Miss Southern Belle, nice. coffee cup. Yeah, my sister gave me that. I really don't know if it's tin or, I don't know. It feels, it feels cold all the time. And I don't know that it keeps my coffee warm. It's almost like aluminum, but yet it's ceramic. It's called OGGI is the brand name on it. OGG. Oh, if you can see it. No, you can't see it. No. OGGI. I don't know if it breaks, but the way the handle's put on it, it looks like it's been soldered on shiny tin or something. But I really don't know what it's made out of. But you can tell I just finished it all. Hello, where's my coffee? Bring me my coffee. Yeah, that means I've got to get my own coffee. But thank you. Yeah, my sister gave that to me, and I really like that. And thank you for commenting. I know you are so busy, Miss Southern Belle. And it says, hello, my sweet friend. I have been up and at 'em. LOLO. Well, good for you. I can't imagine you not up and at 'em, Miss Southern Belle. You are just a busy little bee. And let's see. I think that's all our comments for today. Let's see if I have any more. Nope, that looks like I have all my comments. Thank you guys so much for commenting this morning. Yes. I love talking to you and you talking to me. I just love it to death. I do. Oh, I've got to show you something. I ordered this. Now, sometimes I order something and I don't know why I order it. All right? Remember I bought those photos of those big old sunflowers? They're about 18 by 20 paintings. 3 of them. And I got them for $3 or something for all 3 of them. And they're beautiful. And there was that Painting with a Twist program. And anyway, they were in the rummage sale there at the Senior Citizens. Well, also, I found this. Well, I didn't really know what this was. It just says, use tape to stick your wall to see if there is dirt on the wall paint. They're clean edges around the stickers. You can cut them before you remove the paper back. Now you know what they are. This is Decamile Summer. And it's stickers that go on the wall. Does that make sense to you? Okay, you probably know more about it than I do. But look at these. I unrolled it. And I guess they're still good, but with the paintings, I didn't realize that this had sunflowers in this. Look at that. And what you do is you cut out what you want to put on the wall. I know it's backwards, isn't it? Anyway, it's got sunflowers and sunny and positive, head high, rise. So head high and hold your head high and rise. And let's see what else it says here. This one has B on it, and a bunch of sunflowers that you peel off and stick on your wall. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I've got them. So we'll see. And this one here, this part of it, looks like somebody's used some of it, but these words are sort of cool, I thought. Well, anyway, sunny and positive. I think that's the one here. So, again, I will be exploring what to do with these. But you can't beat a quarter, you know what I mean? And funny because, well, anyway, I'm going to figure out what to do with these stickers. But I like the words, so they may end up in the bathroom. When I get up in the morning and see this sunshine of sunflowers and stuff. And you know that story about sunflowers, the blooms follow the sun. And even if you find any kind of sunflowers that are in that family, will follow the sun. I think my 4 o'clocks follow the sun too. I've got 3 whole blooms of 4 o'clocks out there on the balcony. But we did get our okra in yesterday, and then the rain came. We some high wind, but it was all good. But I imagine the people that live here got a little frightened because the wind was so high and the clouds were so dark after our last experience with the tornado that come through here. But we are all okay, and that's good. I did go out and pick out some stuff out of the yard, that had blown off balconies and stuff like that. And I found, guess what? Out in the yard, a sunflower, an artificial sunflower. So I was saying, I couldn't tell whose balcony it came from or anything. So I just picked it up and put it inside the basket of my walker. So sunflowers are everywhere. It must mean something. I'll have to look up and see if there's something precious about sunflowers. Yes. It was funny how me and Wanda were sitting out there in the dark last night, about 9:30 in the courtyard. It was quiet. And up above, I could hear music playing, or maybe it was music from a TV show they were watching. I really don't know. And I was just thinking, when I grew up, and we didn't hear a lot of music, not unless my Uncle Eddie and Teddy come in from Indiana, and they always brought a record player and played music. And I was trying to think, Blueberry Hill, I think was what, Twist and, wait a minute, was it Twist and Shout? What was it? Blueberry, Fats Domino. I think it was Fats Domino. They loved Fats Domino. And you could hear the music. And so as I was listening to the music upstairs, which was not defined enough for me to figure out what music it was, the song or anything, but it was in the background really low. And all of a sudden my imagination took me back to when I was a little girl, and I was listening to my aunt and uncle as they laughed, smoked cigarettes, and danced. Dance to Fats Domino on Blueberry Hill. I felt my thrill on Blueberry Hill. I don't know how many times they played that song. And every time they got happier. My mom and daddy never did dance. They just stood around and watched, and my aunts and uncles, they were all, my daddy's people. And they were very, very happy people. My daddy was a solemn person, but the rest of the boys were wild and crazy. Wild and crazy. But they all came back from World War II and alive, which was, you couldn't say that for a lot of people's sons, but they really enjoyed life. Really, really enjoyed life. And I sit there and just was thinking about them. And we used to sleep in pallets, Mama and Daddy, everybody would bring quilts out, and all the kids would sleep all over the floors, all over the house. It was just, life was so simple, no expectations, no arguments, none. Or if there was, I don't remember any. All I remember is happy times and people in bed and feet and legs and arms and pillows and quilts everywhere. Oh my. And waking up early in the morning, and Mama would be frying up bacon or salt fat, or hot biscuits and eggs, coffee brewing. I could hear all the grown-ups all sitting in the kitchen or standing in the kitchen having breakfast and standing on the porch, and they were all talking, because there was ever less than 20 people in that little old bitty house that come over. Yes, I go back there in my mind and just live it and smell the smells, the coffee and the talking and the laughter. My daddy's people are happy people. except for Daddy. Of course, he was very serious. He was the oldest, though, and he was always in control of everything else. But, you know, we all have our memories, and once we're gone, those memories are gone. But they are what they are, and we can enjoy them. We can write them down. We can journal them, or we can just think about them. Something triggers that. I don't know if you take the time to do that or not. Do you? Does something say, oh, that smell, oh, that reminds me of? Or, oh, that sound, it reminds me of? And you go, oh my, that reminds me of. So what is of? Whatever makes you happy. It makes you happy inside or out. If you see a rabbit running through the yard, as you're getting your coffee, you turn around and there's a little bunny rabbit, and you can see the dew you can see the glow of like a fog over the green in the morning before the sun comes up, and you see the little rabbit, and you go, how come his ears aren't wet? Little simple pleasures. Take the time. Take the time, just sit and listen. All by yourself, under a big oak tree. We've got several here, so I get the chance to do that quite a bit. And I love that too. And just watch and watch birds. We've got these crows that are always after these blue jays, and these blue jays are always squawking at the crows. The crows just won't leave blue jays alone. And you know those blue jays don't leave the little birds. So it's always very comical. And then we have the hawk. That's when everything gets quiet. You can look, and there's a hawk way up high. And sometimes you can see a shadow, and those birds are quiet. Even the crows are quiet. Oh, remember, God has you in the palm of his hand. Pray for Mother Earth, the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, and for each other, because you are special. You are special. Be happy. Belly laugh. Think of a funny story. Share a funny story with me. I love them, and you do too. And if you share with on comments, I'll read them, and everybody can enjoy them. Yes, we love stories. We love life, and that's the kind of people we are. And I hope to hear from all of y'all soon. If not, carry on. Be happy, because I know you're having a good time. I love you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. What was I going to do next? I forgot. Anyway, oh, coffee. Bye-bye.